All right, I'm back. I had to take a break because, had to take a break because I wasn't sure how that thing was going to go. Hey, Creative Elegance. I was on earlier and I got a warning, so I'm back. Hopefully it'll go better this time. When these dudes jump on here, I promise you I'm kicking them off. It's just, I'm going to have to get me some mods, and whenever these dudes come in, block, 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 because I got a warning earlier, so I don't even know if they're going to push it out. I don't know if they're going to push this live out, so I'm going to need y'all to like it so that they will at least push it out. But I want to talk about 50-50 relationships. I want to talk about 50-50 relationships because I don't understand it. I do not understand these 50-50 relationships. I just posted a video where Scrappy, who is a reality star, is with some chick. I don't even know these people's name, but all I know is Mama D said he got Diamond pregnant. And whoever he's currently living with, paying half the bills with him, they got to move because he don't have his half of the bills. I just need some kind of clarity. Like, I want to understand what makes a woman go half in a relationship, and then, like, you paying to get cheated on. You literally are paying to get cheated on. You paying a man to cheat on you. Like, I don't understand clout. What kind of clout? How is going 50-50 with a man clout? That is not clout. Like, that's not how clout works. Clout is a man is paying all of your bills. Like, that's clout. Paying your goals on. No, we're not messing around. I need to know, like, why would a woman, he's a famous person, she wasn't? If you are a famous person, I'm 100% not paying the bills. If you the one coming in with the clout, I'm not paying you to be with you. Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. If I'm with somebody rich and famous, I'm going to show up and then I'm going to pay you to be with you. Come on, y'all. Come on. That doesn't make any sense. That cannot be the logic behind going 50-50. Scrappy was famous. She just wanted to get on the show. Okay, that's fine, though. But get on the show, but I'm still not paying half the damn bills. Like, she had to pay half the bills to get on the show? Or if I'm going to get on the show and you still going to pay the bills. We just going to live in a smaller house. Like, I'm not going to choose a house that I actually got. We're actually discussing 50-50 relationships. Why a woman would pay a man to cheat on her. Because if you're going 50-50 in a relationship, that's all you're doing. You are paying a man to cheat on you. That's all that's happening. I posted a video about Scrappy and Diamond and Erica or whoever it is, whoever these people are. I don't watch reality TV, Bambi, all of these names. I don't watch these people. So who the people are is irrelevant, really. It's more about the fact that this woman is with this man and now she got to move because he's not paying his half of the bills. So they got to move. And on top of that, he got another woman pregnant. Like, who? Like, how it doesn't make any sense to me. I'm just trying to understand, like, for younger women, why would you go and pay half the bills? Like, I don't understand. Like, and when we get on here, and we're, as older women, just women that have been married, women that understand how men work. And we're literally telling y'all, do not go 50-50 in a relationship. We're not saying don't pay bills, get evicted, leech off of a man. We're not saying that. We're saying don't have the mentality that you are going to contribute 50% of the finances to the bills. Do not go into the relationship with that mentality. That's what we're saying. Not that all you got to do is sit around and leech and blah, 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 blah. We're not saying that. But what we are saying, if you are in a relationship with a man, and we're going to keep the numbers incredibly simple, and he is making $100,000, okay? The home that y'all live in is going to be based off of his salary. That's just how this thing works. You see what I'm saying? Hey, twin. That's just how this thing is going to work. If you choose a man and his salary is $100,000, you have two options, really. Okay. These are your two options. The home, we're just talking about the home right now. The home that you live in is going to be based off of his $100,000 income. Okay. Or your other option is you are going to pay the mortgage and you are going to be responsible for the mortgage and he's going to be responsible for everything else. Those are your two options. These are your two options. Either he's going to be responsible for it or you're going to be responsible for it. That's it. There's no 50-50. Either he's 100%, you're 100%. That's it. So if he's making 100,000 and you're making $500,000 and you say, hey, I don't want to live in a little bitty ass house. I want to live in a big ass house. Then it's your responsibility to make the full mortgage payment. You don't have to worry about being homeless. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about being homeless because you got it. You're contributing your part to the relationship. But it's not this 50-50 mentality and you're protecting yourself financially. No, it does not include utilities. I literally, oh girl, this is a $13 ponytail and it's in the link is in the bio. It's from Amazon. No, it does not include the utilities. I'm talking strictly the mortgage. That's all I'm talking about. Because when you start divvying down bills like that, now you've fallen back into the 50-50 relationship. You see what I'm saying? So when you are in a relationship, we're talking about a mentality here. And we're not literally saying 50-50 like y'all gonna add up all the damn bills and divide it by half. I know some people do that, but that's like really asinine if you're doing that. The light bill is $23.50 and your half is like, $17.70. Like if you're doing that, y'all need to get divorced. Y'all don't even need to be in a relationship if you literally are looking at the bill saying, I need 50 more cents from you. Like, y'all, I know y'all not doing that. I know there are people not doing that, like literally taking a bill and saying, shit, I ain't even got a damn bill around here. I'm the only motherfucker paying them. What's this? Girl, I ain't even got no, but I don't even open the damn bills. They all on auto draft shit. They all come out of my account. What's this? I ain't even got no fucking bills. I probably don't even open my damn bills. They just come out the account. When me and my ex-husband were married, I promise you at no point in time did I ever say, I need 50 more cents from you on the light bill. Or you owe me $10 because the water, we watered the grass. We watered the grass at the house that we live in. We watered the grass. And so now you owe me $10 more because the grass is, y'all cannot. This cannot be how these relationships are happening. It cannot possibly be how these relationships are happening. If a man is talking to you and he's asking you for, I wish. Y'all, I'm trying to imagine being in a relationship where my husband comes to me and asked me for some fucking change. Do you know I would throw them quarters at him? Like it would be a domestic issue. And we would have bigger issues. It would be like 911, okay? SOS. It'd be like, well, who's on a quarter? Be like right there. Whoever on the quarter, that would be right there on his head. Okay? Oh my God. I'm not even going to entertain that because that is asinine. But I'm just saying, if you are in a relationship, like the division of bills, how you divvy up the bills should make sense based off of the income of those people. Now, the average American, the average black male makes $40,000. So let's say you get with an average guy with an average job and he makes $50,000. Okay, that's fine. You got your own business, you doing well, you make $150,000. You don't want to live in a house on a $50,000 salary. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. You also don't want to live in a house on a $200,000 salary either. That doesn't make financial sense either. You don't want to max out the house where you got to force him to give you money every month. Hey, Chicago, like you don't want it like that. So you probably want to live in a house that's somewhere around, if you're making 150, you probably would need to be in a house right around 100 to 125,000. So that if he ever leaves with his little 50,000, you can still maintain your home. And then any additional bills that you need to pay. So that's not a 50-50 relationship. 110 tops. I agree, Mr. 110 tops. But you don't want to ever be in a situation where you got to ask a man for some change to keep the lights on. And that if he doesn't show up with his part, you're homeless. Or the lights are off, or you ain't got no food. Because I promise you, that money that he don't have, another woman eating good. So here you are about to be homeless, but another woman done went out to eat on your mortgage. Another woman done went out to eat. You lightless. You sitting in the dark. We in the South. It's 100 degrees outside, 110 in the house. And she up in some fancy restaurant. With waiter serenading her. Birthday cakes with rockets on them. Okay? And you sitting in the house 110 degrees. Because he didn't bring his half to you and you needed it to pay the bills. Because you're in a house that you can't afford on your own. Make it make sense to me. I miss my cheating days. I don't even know what that means. But okay. Y'all know how I feel. You cheat, I cheat. That's the rule. So if you cheating, I'm cheating. I don't have no issues with that. He not paying his half. You not paying your half. Nobody paying their half. Hey, that's irresponsible. But if that's how y'all want to do it, like I'm cool with that. That's the same. That's not, I don't have no problems with that. You not paying, I'm not paying. Hell, we all homeless. But I'm not showing up with my half, and I'm not being responsible and showing up with my half, and you don't have your half. That's what I'm saying. Just break up. I agree. First off, I'm going to break up if a man ever say, I'm making this much, you making this much, and this is how we're going to split the bills equitably. Equally means 50-50. Equitably means that you're going to pay your portion. Sir, that ain't going to happen either. If you making 400,000 and I'm making 100,000, do you think I'm showing up with a quarter of the bills? Like you're gonna list off the bills and be like a quarter of them are yours? That's not happening either. Like, y'all, first off, I ain't pay no bills when I was married. I want to be clear. I had a job, I worked, but my little check, it wasn't like, let me make sure I show up at the light bill company because the light bill is my responsibility. Like, we didn't do that. Like, I was in charge of the money. First off, I was married. I wasn't this new age married. I was married. All the money went into one account. All of our money I didn't have this his, hers bullshit. All of the main money went into one account. The vast majority of the money went into one account, and it had both our names on it. That's what it is. If we're not on that level, like if we don't have a joint account where the vast majority of the money going, what we doing? And I know some of y'all gonna get on here and be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. That's because y'all don't have real relationships. Y'all got these superficial bullshit ass relationships. Me and my ex, my check, his check went in the same account. Boom, that's where it is. I know exactly how much money is in all of those accounts, and I have access to it. And he never, not one time questioned my ethics when it came to that money. I never questioned his ethics when it came to that money. The bills got paid out of that money. That's not trust. That's a marriage. That's a real relationship. Y'all don't have those kind of relationships anymore. Y'all don't have those kind of relationships. Y'all have relationships where, oh, my money gonna go over here, his money gonna go over there, and then we're gonna have this one in the middle where we both put money in for bills. That's how y'all live. That's because you don't trust your partner. Because you know your partner is not trustworthy. That's why. You don't trust him enough with your money because you know deep down that joker might cheat on you. He might spend your money. He might take your money and spend it on another woman. Deep down, that's what you really feel about that man. Because if you trusted him and he trusted you and y'all were in that relationship together about building, y'all, all that money would go in one account and everybody would know what's in it. Everybody would know what's in each other's retirement accounts. I knew what was in his retirement accounts, all of our assets, all of our investments. I knew what was in everything. There was not like a whole bunch of secret accounts anywhere. That's it. And when we got divorced, he didn't have any issue sending me my money. The lawyer said, this is what she's entitled to. I said, I don't want all of that. This is what I want. I want my company. I'm not going to go after these assets. You give me my company. And he doesn't have any issue sending me my money because we knew up front what we were getting into. Y'all don't have these kind of relationships. Y'all have superficial, internet, swipe right, I don't like you, swipe left relationships. That's what y'all have right now. Faith and obedience, that's why you single and faith, I don't know what that means. So this is what we're going to do for him. I don't even know what he's talking about. I just know he blocked now. Don't even know who Jared Butler is. Don't even know what he's talking about. Don't give a damn. Do not give a damn. They get in here and be mad every time I say my ex-husband got to send me some money. Because they mad because they ain't got none. So that's really what it boils down to. Broke people are always mad when rich people got to send somebody some money. That's why they on here screaming about Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen not broke. That money that he got to spend, Larson, that's peanuts in comparison to what he got. But all the brokies mad. Oh, you gotta see her. Blah. These two had a damn prenup. He's sending her what he agreed to in the damn prenup. Like what? These two sat down, said this is our financial situation. If we're married this long, this is what you get. We married this long, this is what you get. Everybody sat down. Everybody knew the rules of engagement. So he's sending her what he agreed to send her in the prenup. Yet the brokies out here, she didn't dribble the ball. She didn't dribble the ball. Why she gets the money and she didn't dribble the ball? Sir, just go drive your forklift. I'm going to need you to just stack them pallets over there. That's what I'm going to need you to do. And stop worrying about upper middle class and rich people tax problems. That's all I'm saying. So, it's like, I mean, it's just craziness. But anyway, my whole point is, y'all don't have like the real relationships. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have relationships that are like based off of trust. Because you know you can't trust the person that you're with. You can't trust them. And now if I was rich, I mean, if you rich, you know, okay, if you rich, then you got rich, a certain kind of way. You have people around you. It's the way you come off. I don't understand what that means. It's the way, what you mean by that, Ray Chill in 2010? It's the way you come off. So, but anyway, if you rich, you have people around you to help you protect your assets. And if you rich, you sign prenups. Like everybody knows, I've said it repeatedly. If I ever get married again, somebody's going to sign a prenup. We're going in with prenups. Hold on one second. Because I'm blocking her too. I don't even know what she meant by that comment, but her ass is blocked too. Shit, I'm blocking every damn body. They think prenups show distrust. Prenups protect people's finances, because how you feel when you get married is not how you feel when you break up. So the prenup protects you from doing something stupid during the breakup when emotions are high. That's all a prenup does. That's what a prenup does. It protects you from doing something stupid when the emotions are high, because a lot of times men will get in and be angry and make decisions out of anger, and then the woman end up getting more than ooh-wee. She said I should have gotten a prenup. He took $200 from me and left. Yes, ma'am, you needed a prenup. I tell everybody get a prenup. Like I tell everybody get a prenup. It just protects you from when you're angry. Because men, like I was saying, men will be angry and make decisions out of anger, and then the woman end up with even more because he was acting out of anger. So it protects him from making bad decisions. It protects her from getting screwed over, because a lot of times women will get in and acquiesce because they don't want the fight. So it protects her. So, but everybody, if I get married again, I think everybody need a prenup, to be honest with you. We're going to lay this out before we get married. If you lay it out before you get married, then you're not having all of these crazy conversations about half. I need 50. You owe me $1.27 because, you know, the water bill was extra this month, and you got your own cell phone bill. I got my own cell phone bill. Or you on Cricket or some foolishness. Like, why did I get married to? That's right. If they get defensive about a prenup, cancel the engagement. What's the name still married? Todd? Candy still married Todd? These guys want 50-50. They might want 50-50, but I wouldn't give it to them. And the moment 50 came out of his mouth, the other 50 would never make it out, because I'd be like, sir, they would never say pay 50-50 to me. They would never say that. They would never say that. A grown man would never come to me and be like, I need you to pay 50-50. I would like to talk about prenup. I would talk, honey, I tell people they're going to sign a prenup on the first date. The first date. An old coworker said a lawyer told her not to do stupid. She ended up with the house and everything. That's right. He has to pay me until I get married again. Me too. And I ain't ever going to get married again. I told my ex, I said, boo, you going to send me these checks till I die. I am never going to get married again. You going to send me my money. I am not going to be the responsibility of some other man. I'm 22 years with you. You going to send me checks for at least 22. I'm going to get a check for every year that we were married. That's going to be a year that you send me a check. Not getting married. Not getting married for 22 more years. I'll be 75. I might get married or dead, one of the two. 22 with you, 22 years of them checks. But I tell dudes, you're going to sign a prenup on the first date. You're not going to ever be able to get in front of the judge and be like, I had to sign it under duress. I'm going to be like, Your Honor, I told him the first date, sir, if this ever progressed past, Gary Hen blocked. Why am I angry? My ex-husband got to send me a bunch of money. I'm happy. Is it the 1st or the 15th? Not yet. I gotta wait. I got a few more days. I got about a week before I'm happier. I got his money and my money. He mad. Remember we were just talking about how men would come in and be mad about something that don't even pertain to them. They mad that some other man got to send a woman money that they don't even know. They just be mad about it for no good reason. It don't even make any sense that he mad. He come in saying, I'm angry. We in here having a good time. We in here having a good time, laughing, joking, and he come in saying you mad. I ain't said nothing mad yet. I laughed the whole time. We all in here laughing. But a man will come in and be like, you angry. You're just angry. It doesn't. Rainbows and unicorns over here, baby. Rainbows and unicorns. and cashing checks. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. That's all it is. That's all it is. He probably wants somebody to go 50-50 with him on some bills. And he mad that I'm in here saying don't do it. That's what the real issue is. Hold on, it's my sinuses, my nose running. Hold on, let me slide over here. That's what the problem is. He mad. And I'm telling y'all, don't go half. Don't be asking no man for 57 cents because y'all added all the bills and divided by 2. Hell, half of them, the average American reads and comprehends on the 5th grade level. Some of them don't even know how to divide without a calculator. He on his phone trying to figure out how much you owe him. Got the light bill, the water bill, the mortgage. I want to take Brenda Sue out to eat, but I can't tell you that. Okay, we're going to divide all this by 2. What? Woo! That's it. Ooh, girl, that child support. Ooh, wait. You say something about some child support. They head be about to explode. And I just want to say, sir, there was a way for you to prevent. Sean, what if you fall madly in love and decide you can't live without the person? I'm not gonna live without them. I'm just not gonna marry them. I'm just not going to marry them. We going to live together. Honey, I'm black. I do what black people do. We going to live together. And then it's going to be at the funeral. They're going to be like, what? They won't marry? Girl, they told everybody that they were married. We're going to have a church ceremony and everything. We just not going to the courthouse. See the difference? Okay. Yeah, me and Mr. Earl, we're gonna be sitting right up there with old people gumming together, and they're gonna be like, damn, she can't come. What happened? Girl, they won't marry. I'm the special friend. I'm gonna be the special friend still and collecting them checks from my ex-husband. Okay? That's what's gonna happen. I ain't gonna live without him. I'm just not gonna marry him. And listen, I done planned this whole thing out. Listen, I'm gonna be like Tracy Edmonds when she had that ceremony with Eddie Murphy, and then they broke up a couple of months later, and that was the end. I don't like you no more. And then she moved right on to what's his name? She dating now, Deion Sanders. She ain't married him either. She ain't. Tracy Edmonds not giving up them baby face checks. I bet you that. I bet you that she ain't giving up them baby face checks. She ain't giving up them baby face checks for no Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy ain't on the level as Babyface, okay? Deion Sanders ain't Babyface. They have a great relationship. They even had a whole show. They not married though, and they don't live in the same house. He lives somewhere, she lives somewhere. I think she still live out in California somewhere. And listen, I done planned this out. We're going to have the whole ceremony. It's going to be in a church. I'm going to have on white, just like the pure virgin snow. I'm going to have on white. We're going to be 2 old, wrinkled up, crypt keeping looking motherfuckers in the church. That's what we're going to be. But we not going to the courthouse. Not going to I'll take his last name. Hell, I'll change my last name to his. That don't mean we married. That does not mean we married. I'll change it. Baby, what you want? I'll give him whatever he want. Except saying something in front of a judge. What you need, baby? What you want from me? Somebody, she said, I promise you, I'm not joking. I promise you. I'm saying it funny, but I am not joking. I am not joking. I'm not joking. We will have whatever kind of commitment ceremony you want. Baby, I love you. I'm committed to you. But we're not going downtown to the courthouse. I don't care. My ex-husband got to send me too much money. I ain't giving up them checks. I don't give a damn what happened. I get his Social Security too. I'm good. I'm rethinking it now. Just make sure I'm on. Oh, we're going to have life insurance. We're going to have life insurance. Something happened to my ex, I still get survivor benefits from the military. Like, he could die and I still get checks. What? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. I got a little sneaky link right now. And here's a sneaky link because I'm like, sir, we can date, but you don't need to be getting serious. I like you, but not that much. I ain't been divorced long enough to settle down. I like you, but I'm like a man. I had a man tell me, can we just wait about 5 years and come back and revisit this and we can get married? I said we can revisit it in 5 years, but that waiting part, that's not going to happen. That part ain't going to happen. I ain't going to wait. You think I'm going to wait while you play the field? Sir, we are both playing the field. You can call me up. Do your ex watch your videos? No, he's not on social media, but he knows. Listen, if y'all think I ain't told him this, do y'all really think I have not told him this? Everything that I done said to y'all, I done said to him. Listen, when we were married, we hit 7 years. I said, sir, you know we're going to hit 10. We hit 10. I said, I will drag this out to 20. I will show up into court crying and snotting and telling the judge, sir, I just wanted to keep my family together until I hit 20. And then when we divorced, I set him down. I said, this is how much the divorce lawyer said. I get. I don't want all of this. You get to keep some of your assets. This is how much I want. He sends me that. I said, give me my company. He said, you can have it. That's it. We good. Every month, I said to Ching, I sent him a thank you and a smiley face. Hell, some heart eyes. I love you, motherfucker. I love you. I love that you send me them checks. That's what I love. What? People be like, would you do it again? Hell yeah. And so would you. People talk about a man paying all the bills. He paid all the bills then, and he paid all the bills now. Of course I would do this again. I'm living my best life. My sneaky link don't even have to have a job. All he got to do is have that's all he needs. He ain't got to pay no bills. All the bills. X is paying the bills. What? Okay. He got to show me one thing. That's all. Y'all got me messed up. Y'all got me messed up. That's why I don't be on here trying to give no relationship advice. I don't tell you how to find a man. I don't tell you how to keep a man. I don't do none of that. I tell you how to protect yourself. That's all I care about, is making sure that women are protecting themselves financially. Why 20 years? Because for some reason, and nobody will ever say this, 10 years gets you his Kool-Aid, grape Kool-Aid. 10 years gets you a part of his retirement, his Social Security, okay? For some reason, 20 years, like in a judge's mind, like when you hit that 20-year mark, they're more favorable to what they give you. It's just something about that 20-year mark. Like if you do more than 20 years with them, they just say, you done spent so much time with them and you deserve X, Y, and Z. It's just something about that 10-year mark and that 20-year mark. And in addition, for me, he was military, so 20 years in the military means that you get certain things, but we didn't do 20 years of him actually being in the military and being married. But that it was just something in my brain say you better hit 20. Because judges really kind of go, you gave up your childbearing years, you gave up your money making years. They just look at it a little bit differently. Did he cheat? This is what I'm going to say about this. Because people have asked me that before. I'm not sure if he cheated or not. I don't know. He said he did not. He didn't have a reason to lie to me. I will say that, because I'm not that kind of woman. Like, whether or not he cheated was irrelevant. What he did was spend time with another woman. He took resources from our household and went out with another woman. DN, oh, we both in the streets now. You don't want to be married no more. Okay, that's fine. He wasn't expecting that. That is cheating, love. That's your definition of cheating. And so you define that as cheating. There are plenty of people that would say he didn't cheat because he didn't actually have intercourse. So I want to be careful about how we describe things. And for me, I didn't count that as cheating. Like, I didn't count that as cheating. That, for me, that wasn't cheating. So for y'all, that's cheating. For me, that I didn't count that as cheating. It didn't matter. It didn't matter because of how I viewed relationships. You see what I'm saying? So once you decide why divorce, because he's not committed to me anymore. Once you take the resources that we have in a marriage, y'all worrying about the wrong shit. This is why y'all marriages don't work. And this is why y'all be stuck in relationships that are misery for both parties. Marriage is listen, let me give y'all this lesson, okay? Let me give y'all this lesson. There are two parts to marriage. That part where you go to the damn courthouse, that's business. Okay, when you go to the courthouse, that is business. All the other shit that you do with wearing of the white and all of that, that's emotional. Okay, so you got the emotional component of the marriage, and then you got the business part of the marriage. Y'all conflate the two, and that's why y'all have so many problems. You see what I'm saying? So when you start asking me, did he cheat? You talking about some emotional shit. When I'm talking about the business aspect of the marriage. So when I'm talking about the business aspect of the marriage, all of this shit over here, totally irrelevant. When you take the resources from our business arrangement and go out in the streets and do some bullshit with them, the marriage is over. I don't give a damn about all of this shit over here. I'm not forgiving you. I'm not talking to you. I'm not listening to your damn explanation. I'm not doing none of that shit because the foundation of this marriage is a business arrangement. And if you out bullshitting with the money, I can't be with you. So let me go ahead, divorce you, get my damn checks, set myself up, and now you take your shit and you can go spend it on all the hoochie mama skate, whatever you want to do. Because I'm out of this. The business part of the marriage was over. So y'all sitting over here talking about all this cheating and explanations and closure. That's cheating. That's not cheating. I didn't give a damn about none of that. That part of it, irrelevant. Baby. Hold on. We already know what happened to Buki. Buki is blocked. Buki is blocked. And so is God's, whatever the hell her name is. Her ass is blocked too. Because y'all, if y'all don't understand it, I'm not going to explain it to you. I'm not going to explain it to you. Because people are, clearly they stupid. Blocked. Whoever this person is. User 4577 blocked. All of them blocked. Baby, she gone. She watching somebody. I saw a dude today stack widgets. He was just stacking some widgets. I don't even know what them little screws are called. He was stacking screws. So that's the new thing. They stacking screws. So she watching somebody stack some screws right now. Because they out of this. They already out of this. They out of this. Because if you don't understand, like literally when you get married, you do it in the church, but you have to go to the courthouse, and the courthouse part of it is the business arrangement that protects you legally. Like if you don't understand that, I can't help you. Just go do 50-50 with a man somewhere, baby. Just go do 50-50. That's what I got for you. That's what I got. And usually those women in here, the women that be in here mad, those are the women that are 50-50. They 50-50 too. So anyway, those are the two parts of the relationship. And so when I felt like She blocked too. Whoever said men are more than a wallet, she blocked too. Blocked. Because mine is a wallet. He sent me money every month. The 1st and the 15th. Maybe she missed that part. Run me my money. That's right, in a wallet. Said, run me my money in that wallet, baby. You think I'm gonna get married, be married to a man for 20-some odd years and I don't get no check? What? Where they do that at? Shannon, what you want to talk about? I'm scared to bring you up. You can tell me what you want to talk about, girl. I have to be careful. They not 50-50. They're paying all of the bills. That's right. And I'm not paying not one in here right now. And I'm not even married to him anymore. So listen, they mad that I'm not paying no bills and we divorced and they can't find a man to pay their bills right now. And the other part to that is they be younger, okay? And so them young women be extra mad. They be extra mad. Smooth talking about they are a wallet. Let a man. I don't need a man for a wallet now. Because I got another man sending me my money. I see so many women that spend 20 plus years with a man. They divorce. And they don't have anything to show for it when they get divorced. They angry on here. They mad on here. They broke on here talking about a man. Like, ma'am, you were married for 20 years and you ain't got nothing after 20 years? You ain't got no skills. The only thing that you know how to do is bake a cake. What? That's all you know how to do. Bake a cake and raise a kid. In 2023. That's all you know how to do. You sitting at home while he at work. You not even learning how to. You ain't even take one of these damn digital classes that everybody and they mama selling, teaching you how to create a damn journal. What? Hell, even I got a journal for sale for my next damn free workshop. What the hell you talking about? You sitting at home, you don't know how to do nothing. You don't know how to make a damn ebook. You ain't wrote nothing. Not one skill in 2023. You don't know how to do nothing online. You ain't take not one online class. You don't know how to use Canva. You can't teach a Canva class. You don't know how to can. You know how much people will pay somebody to teach them how to can, like a canned goods. Like there's a whole homesteading thing where people pay to learn how to do stuff that my great grandmama and grandmama just knew how to do. So there's a whole market for that. So you sitting at home and you don't even know how to can or do nothing. I kind of feel like those women get what they get. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't have no sympathy for them. Because you can literally sit at home, learn a skill, and do something while he at work. And you at home. Even if you got small kids, you can do the stuff at home. And then when the kids go to school, can and quilt and garden and something, you can learn how to do something. And you can learn how to do it on the sneak tip and set it up on the sneak tip and have it going into a secret account on the sneak tip. You can do all of that. Now, when you got to pay taxes, it's going to be a little problematic because you've been hiding the money. So when they start sending them W-2s and all of that, then you know you got to explain some things. But y'all get what I'm saying. I'm just saying. So you so cray just got blocked too. Put down a divorcee. I'm a divorcee. She said, I'm single. Why am I feeling dragged? Let me go lean on something. You know why I'm gonna tell you why you feeling dragged, because people will tell you one thing and then you really believe that what they're telling you is true, and then somebody like me will come on here and be like, that's not how it works, and when you get ready to get divorced, it'd be years later and it's too late to right the wrongs. And that's why I'm on here telling women, like, this is what you need to do. Even if you are a stay-at-home mama and he is paying all of the bills, you still better have a skill just in case he decide to leave. You still better understand the finances. You literally can be on here, be a stay-at-home mom, learn how to manage money, okay? Learn how to manage money, make investments, that type of stuff. And then get a divorce and teach other married women how to do the same thing. That could be your whole skill. But if you sitting at home and not developing not one plan, how it goes against human nature to not learn anything, to not grow, to not evolve. So, that is it. Misinformation and delusion has left a lot of women broke and nothing to show for their work. 100%. 100%. And so when somebody like me get on here and start talking about how it really works, the cognitive dissonance, they're like, she cannot be, this can't be how this thing really working. This cannot be how it is. But I'm telling you, this is how it is. If you want to be married, hit 10, gets part of his Social Security. Hit 20, the judge will have sympathy on you because you feel like you gave up all of your higher earning years. Seriously, because you have your childbearing years, so you can't have no more babies. You can't get the money back that you did not, your loss of income earning potential. That's what happens at 20. You see what I'm saying? And you're more likely to get something. And then if you've learned something, you just be quiet about the skills, get what the judge say you're going to get, and then when the gravel down, then you, Maria, you're going to have to tell me what you want to talk about before I let anybody on here, because I ain't trying to, TikTok been tripping, and I got a warning earlier, and some of these people, I don't trust y'all, and I got a class, a free workshop that I'm doing, and I need to be able to get on here and talk about my free workshop about manifestation, manifesting the life you want, and using the 369 method. So I got to be able to get on here and talk about that in a few weeks. So, oh girl, okay, well go ahead, put it back on there. Put it back on there. Put it back on there. You see how it's going today now. You see how it's going. Go ahead, put it back. Hit it back. I'm gonna let you come on up. Come on. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna let you. All right. Come on. You know it ain't personal.
Hey, you know, a lot of these women are so content with the Disney fantasy that they don't realize they're just one hoe away from their marriage going up in smoke. I mean, yes, there's some men that have integrity and, they'll do the best, but then there's the majority that, so a lot of y'all women, one hoe away from your husband just blowing up the entire family.
And
So you better
listen, I'm
listen.
gonna be honest. The chick that my ex was with, she wasn't a hoe. She was a good Christian girl. She was a good Christian girl who believed that I was the hoe. She
No,
believed that I
see,
was the problem.
listen. This is how I look at it, and I could respect what you say. But the reason she's a hoe for me is it don't matter what he told her about you. The fact what remained that the two of you were married, and that's where I ended. That's it.
That part.
So based on that, there's nothing you could tell me about her about being good.
You're right.
Okay? No married man could approach me and tell me nothing about his wife. Because at the end of the day, if you believe whatever you're trying to sell me about your level of unhappiness and blah blah blah, where the divorce papers at? Why aren't you divorced?
I tell
That's what these
everybody.
women that's what these women need to realize.
I think
Because
that
she wasn't a good person. She wasn't a good person.
oh, she definitely was not a good person. And y'all know I still got the letter that her lawyer had to send me a cease and desist. So y'all know, just because I said that, I brought that smoke. I was not nice at all. But I'm gonna say this. There are a lot of women that want a man at all costs.
That's
And
true.
they don't care that the morality of it, like they get on here and they say, I don't owe you anything. I don't owe the wife anything. Why did you go after the other woman? They get on here and they say that every day. They do not, they have absolutely no morality when it comes to breaking up a family. They don't care about that.
Definitely.
And my thing is this: you don't owe me any justice, no kind of fairness, no kind of compassion, no kind of empathy, but you're going to get the smoke. That's the whole thing.
But how do you, I don't understand it. How you get a person is how ultimately you end up either losing them or they're going to do the same thing to you. And so you were talking about that cognitive dissonance. I think that plays a major part too, because you laying down with a guy that blew up his family, not for you, just because you're something fresh and new.
Hmm.
And it, he get that itch, it's going to be you. So how are you sleeping with the enemy? I don't
I agree.
understand that.
I agree. I think that, what is your opinion about women saying the side chick women? Baby, I get so many checks. That side chick did me such a huge favor when me and my ex broke up and he was like a weight from around my ankle. Okay. So the first thing that happened is I felt free. I felt free. So that was number one. Then them checks started hitting. That was number two. And then my business blew up and my business, we started doing multi-million dollars per year. That was number three. I'm tired of running that business. I'm getting ready to close it down, but I'm getting ready to start a consulting business that I know will also grow to be a multi-million dollar business. I deal with men that I like. I don't have to deal with a man that I don't want to talk to. Okay? There is, I don't know what winning is if I'm not the one winning. Like, I'm the one winning. She might
Right,
have him. Well, they broke up. You already know the deal. But
right.
I don't even
And
look at
that
her.
and
I don't look at him. I don't say, oh, I'm sad about XYZ. I don't say none of that. I be like, there are days I want to send her flowers, except for I got a cease and desist. And if I contact her for any reason, I might get arrested. That's a story for
we're gonna
another
see
day.
you in the we're gonna see you on the 6 o'clock news. I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
so
like,
I,
oh my
but I be
God.
wanting to send her flowers because at the end of the day, she did me a favor. And I have dated men since I've been broke up with my ex-husband that I'm just like, these kind of men exist in the world. I know y'all be mad about them and complaining about them, and they are flawed human beings, but I have dated some phenomenal, like just phenomenal men. They flawed, but I'm like, I enjoy them. And so I would have been stuck with him. Stuck with him.
And I
So
would imagine, no matter how good a marriage is, there are ups and downs, ebbs and flows. Nothing is perfect. But depending on the caliber of woman that you are, you do have to show especially your husband, when he dare to bring degradation and disrespect to your front door, you have to light that joker on fire so he can understand that. Let me tell you something. We may have our ups and downs, but don't you dare think that I'm gonna let this go. And that's what a
mm,
lot of women are afraid of.
I agree. Somebody said, why did I not sell the business? Because I may bring it back later and do third party logistics and third party manufacturing and third party logistics, where the only thing that I have to do is somebody else makes it and then somebody else ships the orders. So I wasn't ready to give it up totally. And in addition, I'm a coach. I'm billing myself as a coach. And so I want to be able to, if I need to learn a new skill, I want to be able to bring it back and learn whatever that skill is with e-commerce, because the landscape of that is always changing. So it ensures that I always have a pulse on what I'm trying to teach people how to do. So I'm not sure. I may sell it because I still have all of the intellectual property that goes along with it. We were doing about 2 million a year. It's profitable. It's fine. It was just taking a toll on my personal health, and I didn't have to do it because, like I said, my ex-husband sends me all of this money. And when I was running the company, I did what I always do. I learned other skills. So I know how to run Facebook ads. I understand how e-commerce works. I understand how to utilize social media. I was already my background was in education, in curriculum and instruction. So I'm really good at breaking down complex concepts and presenting it to people in a way that is manageable for them. Also, I'm a member of an elite club of women that ran multi-million dollar companies. It seems like there are a lot of people doing it, but the reality is the vast majority of Black women-owned companies do not do even six figures. In addition, I know this is a long answer. I'm a big proponent of women creating the life that they want, not the life that they see on social media. And you see me talking about aspirational versus inspirational lifestyles, where aspirational lifestyles are things that you can actually attain, and inspirational are things that go, oh, that's pretty, but I'll never get there. And so holding on to the company keeps me in a space of aspiration. People say, okay, I can do this. You see what I'm saying? So it's worth more with me holding on to it, even if it's not active, than it is for me to sell it to somebody else. So it's very nuanced. It's a lot of work that goes into selling a company. So it's like a lot to it. It's one of the few Black owned candle companies that we do everything from inception, literally melting the wax, adding the fragrance, all the way to shipping it out to our corporate accounts. So people feel a certain kind of way when a Black person sells their company, especially when they sell it to white people. And so, like, there was a lot of psychology that went into it where I felt like selling it would harm me more than just holding on to it until I can make a better decision about what I wanted to do with it. So I know that's a long answer, but I had to put a lot of thought into like how I'm gonna navigate closing down Southern Elegance. Because like I said, I'm one of the few Black women that has a nationally recognized brand with corporate accounts. Like one of the few, like Jackson, Jackie Anna, but they, she it's not quite the same. I'm gonna just say it like that. It's just not quite the same. It's so it's only a few of us. And that's why. But anyway, yeah. But my thing is I want to coach. I want to coach and I want to teach other women how to set up their lives so that it serves them. And having a side hustle is a great way to make additional money as long as you manage it and you understand how you want your life to be. It doesn't matter what that side hustle is. Or you can make it your main hustle and then I can teach them how to stabilize it at certain levels so that it doesn't suck the life right out of them. Y'all, I get on here and I talk trash, but behind every jokey joke that I say, you can take that thing to the bank. You can take it to the bank. You better hold on to it because 5, 10, 15 years from now, it's going to save you. I promise you.
I think that I saw a clip of you earlier this morning talking about the older women versus the younger women in terms of your preference in terms of hanging out with, which demographic. And I so identified with that. Obviously, we're not talking 100%, but there's a lot of older, bitter women that their lives did just pass them by and they can't step out of themselves and admit it. When they come across a younger woman who's doing the darn thing, it's like my grandmother used to say, misery loves company. They start wanting to question all of the moves that these women are making and calling them selfish and calling them, anti-family. When in fact we just didn't fall for the okie doke. We studied and we lived vicariously through the dysfunction as children and in particularly teenage young girls, watching our mother, our grandmother, our aunties, whomever in the family go through nonsense and realized that putting ourselves first was the first order of business. I myself have experienced it with female family members. And, it's just to the point, it is unfortunate intellectually, but emotionally it's beneficial to cut certain people off
Mm-hmm.
because they will never be supportive. They will never step out of themselves and congratulate you for mapping a course that gives an ode to your mental health, because this is really what we're talking about, right? How you live your life, what your mental health is at different stages of your life, and how you treat yourself. And we know that women have been told from the beginning of time to self-sacrifice. And we're just not doing that. We are no longer self-sacrificing.
I agree, and I think, and I tell everyone, all of my mentees that I work with, your successes are going to be a mirror to their failure. So when they see you, they see them themselves, they see their failures, and so they're never able to see. It's like a mirror, you know what I'm saying? You never actually see the wall behind it, because all of the reflection is back to them. And so when they're looking at you and they're trying to see you, it's, most people are not able to see. All they see is, she didn't stay in a marriage, I'm staying in it. She didn't sacrifice her dreams, I'm sacrificing my dreams. She left her husband, I got to stay with this joker that treats me poorly. She's financially independent, but I can't leave this marriage because I didn't get any skills. She had a wedlock, her kid turned out fine. I'm in a two-parent household, and here mine is getting suspended and in trouble in school. And so everything that they were taught to believe that you bucked the system and went against, it's that mirror reflects it right back to them, and they can never get past that. It's so many women that cannot get past that, and that's why they be in my comment section here and on my page, angry at me. And I'm like, ma'am, I want you to do better. Why are you mad?
Exactly. Exactly. Absolutely. It it is really sad, you know, because we cannot communicate with other generations. I do think that there are some things that are lost, unfortunately, that may be good information, but that negative Nancy and that wanting to be misery loves company type of attitude, yeah, we just have to go our opposite ways until I don't know. I think my experience is when people are beginning to get super older, especially the women, and they're almost on their deathbed. That's when they want to start confessing and talking about, oh, I wish this. And I tell you, I have told myself nothing is perfect, but I am going to avoid leaving this place with regrets.
Mhm.
Going to avoid that.
Yeah, so Edlin asked me to talk more about the classes. So every month I do a free 3-day workshop on this app. I do it here and I do it on YouTube. And it's free. The workshop part of it is free. Now, there are certain it's tiered. So if you just don't have the money, fine, that you don't have to, you do anything. So you get the workshop free. There is always a workbook that goes along with the workshop, and all of these workshops build on next thing. So at the end of a year, you'll be able to track your spiritual growth, because this is about how you show up in the world. And so you'll have a workbook. Each 30 days, you get a workbook that takes you through whatever it is that we are talking about. So last month, it was about determining your self-worth. This month, it's about using manifestation to create the life that you want. Because for me personally, when I started my company, I literally said I want to run a multi-million dollar company. I didn't know anybody that had a multi-million dollar company. I didn't understand what it took to run a multi-million dollar company, and I did not have the skills to run a multi-million dollar company. But I was there within 3 years, which was unheard of, to be perfectly honest with you. Every goal that I have ever written down in life, I have achieved. Last year, this time, I told my friends and family, I said, I'm tired. I'm going to make some changes. In January, I said, in 6 months, decisions are going to be made. July 1st, all of the decisions are made and most of the things are final, and I'm moving into the next phase of my life. The workshop is going to be free here on TikTok. You don't have to sign up, just show up. It's going to be July 16th, 17th, 16th, 17th, and 18th. If you want the workbook that goes along with it, the link is in my bio. If you want to join the coaching group that goes along with it, the coaching group is $25 a month. You get the workshop, weekly meetings with me, and additional weekly support. and other free resources that support what we're doing. So we're going to do, even though I'm going to do like explain how the 369 method works in the workshop, we're going to do a deep dive into it in the coaching group. So I just started the coaching group mainly because there was so much that I wasn't able to talk about in the free shops, because people just today, random people would jump in and then report you, and then I would lose access. So I needed a space that I can talk openly about the real nitty gritty part of manifestation and what needs to happen. Because what'll happen is when I get into the nitty gritty of it, holy rollers and Bible thumpers will show up and report the live. You know what I'm saying? And accuse me of devil worshiping or something crazy. And so I needed a space that I can really talk about what do people mean when they say you're vibrating higher? Like, what does that really mean? Because I have a math background, you see what I'm saying? I'm able to really do a deep dive into it with you, what it means when people say you're vibrating here versus vibrating here, and explain it to you from an energy point of view and a spiritual point of view. So anyway, the workshop is free. The workbook is $17, but the group coaching that goes along with it, with the weekly meetings and all of that, is $25, and all of those links are in my bio. So, but I'm really all about women living their best life. I am all about women living their best life and making decisions that are best for them. In particular, young women, because the decisions that you make now will influence you when you get my age. I'm 52. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm kiki on here about, getting all of these checks, but the checks that I get now were based off of decisions that I made 20 years ago. You see what I'm saying? A lot of y'all also, I know I'm on a tangent, but a lot of y'all don't believe in struggle. You don't believe in struggling through work. You don't believe in struggle love. You don't believe in struggle friendships. You don't understand struggle. No, there's no age limit. There's no age limit. And the younger, the better, because they need it early. Y'all don't understand the whole purpose of struggle is to make you make better decisions. One of the reasons that those people got into that can to go see the Titanic is because they didn't have any real struggle in their life. Because struggle will make you say, this don't seem like a good idea. That's what struggle does. It makes you sharper. It makes you smarter. It makes you better. So when people be like, oh, black people don't do X, Y, and Z, because we're sharper, we're faster, we're quicker with a lot of things. And it makes us second guess what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's what struggle does. It literally makes you better. It literally makes you better. There are psychological explanations for things that occur. You know what I'm saying? But we don't have those real kind of conversations about what struggling in a relationship does. Y'all just go, I don't want no struggle love, not understanding how working through the struggle makes the relationship stronger. So me and my ex had to struggle through some things. And as a result, when we broke up, he did not mind sending me that money because he didn't mind sending me the money because of the struggle that we actually went through together. He literally felt like we struggled together, and I deserve the money that he's sending me now. You see what I'm saying? We didn't fight about money because of the struggle that we went through. We started with zero and we struggled together. But y'all don't, hey Ken, a lot of people don't understand struggle. It's just like when somebody retired from a job after 20 years. Well, they struggled to hit 20. You see what I'm saying? But they getting them checks now. A lot of y'all just job hop, and then in 20 years, you still kind of at the same space. But instead of being able to retire or get vested in the system some kind of way, you have nothing because you're listening to these internet gurus that say life should just be easy. Life has never been easy for humans. Life has never been easy for humans. We had to toil in the fields to grow our food. We had to raise the animals. We had to, before we had electricity and fire, like we literally were out in the elements fighting the elements. Depending on how a lot of indigenous people live very close with the earth. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of melanated people, I'm gonna just say melanated. So anybody that's black or brown or got any type of color to them, a lot of those cultures were built on being at one with Mother Earth. There's struggle that comes with that. There are fucking tornadoes and hurricanes and tsunamis. So when you are at one with the earth, there's a natural struggle and push pull that comes with that. We are out of alignment with that. You see what I'm saying? So I need to have a space where we can really talk about those kinds of things, like what is struggle supposed to do for you? How is it supposed to help you grow? How is it supposed to help you be in alignment with your true self? So anyway, I went on a tangent because these are the types of things that I see. And when I start having real conversation about them, people show up and want to push against it. When the reality is, I've seen it over and over and over and over and over. The people that struggle together, thank you for the gift. The people that struggle are the people that have the most success. Anybody that even people that I don't like, when I really listen to them, Steve Harvey, I don't like Steve Harvey. There ain't nothing Steve Harvey can say to me. But when I listen to Steve Harvey talk about the struggle that he went through living in his car, then he lost all his money. You know what I'm saying? Everything that he's been through, I listened to the struggle that he had to go and how it elevated him from every level. So it's here, you drop down, you bounce up. You drop down, then you bounce up even higher. We don't talk about that struggle. You see what I'm saying? So, and how to move through life. And if you're going to job hop, how to do it effectively. You know what I'm saying? Some people just be like, I don't like this and I quit. They're not introspective to figure out what is it about. Why is this job triggering you? Then they go to the next job. I'm following a lady right now. I said, I'm going to have to block her. Because every time she pop on, she talking about her job and how she hated. She done had 3 jobs in the 3 years that I've been following her. I'm like, damn, ma'am, it's you. It's you got a bad attitude. Go to work, do the damn job, take your ass at home. Stop getting so invested in the bullshit that's happening at work. Do the shit the way they say do the damn shit. Whatever the fuck they say, do that shit and shut the hell up. You want to talk. I had a principal one time. She said, stand right here on these 4 squares. I said, shit, okay. I did not care. People would come through and be like, why you standing there? I said, she said, stand here. They're like, why she said, shit, I don't know. Don't give a shit. When I would see her ass coming down the hall, I stand on them 4 squares. Good morning, Miss Fortenberry. You are not going to fuss at me about not being on duty because I'm not standing in some damn 4 squares that you deem to be where we should stand for duty. I don't give a shit. Which 4 do you want me to stand on? They could have been in the middle of the damn hallway. I don't give a shit. I'm standing there and didn't argue with her. And then I didn't argue with the stupid motherfuckers asking me why am I standing here because she said it. Like, I'm not arguing. Like, I went, I did my job, I took my ass home. I didn't get caught up in my feelings. I didn't care how she said to do it. She said, pass the kid. I say, pass him with what? A 70 or 100? You want him to pass him with a D or an A? I don't give a shit. It's not my fucking kid. Miss Russell, can you? Yes, ma'am. What? I do not care like that. I just need my check. And I need not to struggle. That's what I need. Okay? Y'all be in here wanting to argue with people. I'm like, I'm not arguing with them. If it get to the point where I hate it that much, I'm going to just go find another school. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not arguing with you. That's it. I've never heard grown people use that language before. Coming up first time I heard it. I'm not sure what you mean. What language are you referring to? I have never heard grown people use that language before. Coming up first time. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Anyway. Y'all already know. He blocked because I don't know what the hell he talking about. Blocked. You going to type a comment, you better make sure I'm clear about what the hell you're saying because your ass getting blocked today. Blocked. He watching somebody peel an egg. Sell some shoes, sell some goddamn fedoras or whatever the hell. Because them fedora people, I log on between the fedoras, the people selling them damn fedoras And the dude selling them damn candles, I'm like, do y'all have a life? Or all y'all are this all y'all do? Well, he can go buy a fedora now. They got a bundle today because I saw him earlier and she was looking extra cute and some camouflage. Her titties were out, so he can go watch her. Because you type some crazy shit stuff. Let me stop cussing before TikTok be done. Took my live. You type something crazy and I can't decipher it. Not today, Satan. Not today. You watching them peel them eggs, sell them candles. He TikTok live, the TikTok shop. That's what he watching right now. He about to buy something. TikTok made me buy it. That's his next video that he gonna do because that's right. A green bust down and oh girl, they selling them weaves. Now they selling them wigs and that weave. Or get a tarot reader. Because they don't know who needs, they're not sure who this lesson is for, but this is what the cards are telling me. Now one time I went down a rabbit hole because I was like, damn, is she talking to me? I felt like shit. I had to block all of them. I said, what? Y'all gonna have me buying tarot readers every day on this damn app. I feel like you talking to me. So that means I'm not interested in y'all. Y'all not gonna have me spending all my money on some damn psychics on TikTok. Nope. You not talking to me. I don't know you don't know who need to hear it, and neither do I. But it ain't gonna be me. Not today. Because I swear I had already clicked and was ready to make a damn appointment. Because I said, how she know? How she know I'm going through a transition in my life right now? That I'm having to make some hard decisions. How did she know that? And I'm like, damn, 1 million people don't watch this video. Was she talking to all 1 million of us? Let me get not interested, TikTok. Not interested. You're not gonna have all my money. I'm just saying that's what happened. I promise you that's what happened. I had to hit not interested for the tarot readers. I done had to hit not interested on quite a few things on TikTok. I'm like, y'all not gonna have me buying some clothes on here and then it show up and my fat ass can't get in it and it's made out of tissue paper and I be busting out of it somewhere trying to be cute. Don't trust not nary TikTok seller on here. I don't care how cute them outfits be looking on them. I don't trust not one of them. I promise you I don't trust none of them. Not one of them. And I done seen some people get some stuff and they be like, what's this? What's this? 0 stars. I seen some people get some stuff and they happy with it. That damn perfume. That's right. Rip me out the plastic. Okay. Now I'm telling you, the other thing I almost bought was that damn perfume and that gold thing, that gold extra, honey. I got a ghetto booty behind me. I joke when I walk, it be like this. So when people be like, you can't find a man, I'll be like, I can find a man. All I got to do is walk, because that thing be like this. Doop, 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 doop. So, but yeah, I almost bought that perfume too. So I said, TikTok not going to make me buy all of this foolishness. But because I promise y'all, I done almost bought some stuff and had to come to my senses. I'm like, this algorithm is good. This algorithm is great. I need to turn on my air, y'all. I'm cheap. I'm in the South. I got a fan blowing on me, but it's about 1,000 degrees in here. I'm gonna have to turn on the AC. Listen, I'm so cheap. I got a window unit because I got a upstairs, downstairs. My house about 3,000 square feet. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying. So it's about 3,000 square feet. And I'm one person. I'm like, I am not about to cool this whole damn house off. I'm going to cool the room that I'm in. That's what my grandma used to do when I was growing up in the country. You cool one room. That's it. You're hot, you be in that one room. That's it. Cool off in that one room and shut the damn door. And you come in, you stay in. You're not running in and out of the cool room. That's it. And then we ain't have but 3 channels. Because I'm that old. So you came in, you stayed in, and you cooled off, okay? But that AC not good for your bones. You know what? I agree. I agree with that. When I start getting cold, my bones do start aching. Hey, Lady Cobra. So I got a window unit. I'm about to go turn that on because I'm not cooling off. My son not even here. He with his dad. I ain't even talked to y'all about joint custody. Let me tell y'all about that. He thought that he was going to make me a single mama. I said, sir, in what world? In what world, baby? We got joint custody. So my son with his daddy 2 weeks, and then he with me 2 weeks. 2 weeks there, 2 weeks here. What? I ain't even talk about that. How I'm like, that I chose him to be the baby daddy. Sir, you are going to be the baby daddy. You gonna be the baby daddy. Figure it out. They be fucking it up. I be like, don't call me. Don't call me. Now, when it's going off the rails, I'll step in and be like, listen now. Okay, y'all messing this up totally. Other than that, I just let them two figure it out. And I be like, hell, my ex-husband, him and my son together don't make a full brain sometime when they trying to figure out something. But I be like, not my monkey, not my circus. Well, it is my monkey and my circus. But I be like, don't call me. I'll call you. Call me if it's, stuck on the side of the road. Other than that, don't call me. So my son with his daddy for his 2 weeks. He sent me them checks. I don't understand. And I'd be like, please remarry. I want him to have a stepmama. I do not mind sharing these responsibilities and duties of being a mama, because I don't be feeling like going to pick him up from practice. So can you please hurry up and get married so his stepmama can go get him? She can help him with his homework. She can talk to him. I do not mind. I do not mind at all. I want him to get married. I done told my son, you want to go live with your daddy? He's like, no. I'm like, y'all already with him 2 weeks. What's 2 more weeks? No, I love you. I want to be with you. Sir, you can go. Trust me. You can go right. I don't understand. I promise y'all I don't understand these women. He a teenager too. Sir, you can go live with your daddy. I'll give up the child support. Hell, just don't talk to me, and you funk up the whole house because you're coming in from football practice, stinking up all outside and stinking up the whole house. Like, I tell him, come in the garage, put all of that shit right in the washing machine. Y'all, I'm going to tell you this. I had to learn how to make detergent. I had to learn how to make the Hispanic detergent. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The Hispanic detergent. The one where you mix all the shit together and they give you a big ass container of the shit. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Girl, I had to save the video. It's one of my favorites. I make my own detergent because Game was not even getting the funk out. When I made that stuff, you gotta put the soap and the laundry soap, and I'm Puerto Rican. Yep, you know what I'm talking about. That Hispanic soap. And you get this big, gigantic bucket of it. Girl, his stuff, I'm amazed at how good it works. And it's cheap. Oh, I love it. I love it. Add white vinegar. I ain't been doing that, but I'll do it. I will do it. I'll add some vinegar because it gets his stuff be clean. Thaws Neptune. That's the soap. Yes, it's on TikTok. And what I do is I grade the soap up real fine. And so I mix that soap right in there with it. So you end up with this big bucket of detergent, basically. Girl, that's been the best thing. Now that I learned, let me tell you, that I love. Them cinnamon rolls with the heavy cream that you pour and they turn out just like Cinnabon. I had to stop making those. I was making those like once a week. I was having borax. That's it. I was having Walmart delivering groceries every week with cinnamon roll and heavy cream. I had to stop making that. I started gaining weight. Marry me chicken. I know I make marry me chicken at least once a week. I make that marry me chicken. That stuff ain't nothing but the truth. I love some marry me chicken. TikTok done saved my that grinder sandwich. I haven't tried that, but I'm gonna do that. That grinder sandwich. Every time I see it, I must watch the videos too long because I keep seeing it. The other thing, though, I'm gonna tell you, I fixed my dishwasher. I fixed my dishwasher yesterday off of a TikTok video because it wasn't draining properly. So I figured that out. I had to take some stuff apart. Butter chicken is another one. The marry me chicken and the butter chicken very similar. But it wasn't draining properly. I had to take it apart, put it back together. TikTok showed me how to do it. But the ice in the garbage disposal tore my damn garbage disposal up. It's still broken. I got to replace the whole garbage disposal. Now, granted, they said don't put as much in there as I did. I packed a bunch of ice in there and turned it on, and it just started. Yeah. So you got to be careful. That you got to be careful. Simone, that's right. That's why we are learning too much. When the masses start talking, it's like, what? This how this thing's supposed to be? Like a lot of stuff I done learned on TikTok. Like I learned my attachment style. Learning my attachment style and realizing why I was so anxious in my attachment changed my life. I went from attachment to secure in about 6 months. I had to learn what my triggers were and why I was the way that I was in relationships. And it goes back to my childhood. What? Attachment styles changed my life. Once I figured that out, I was better able to navigate relationships. And when I started feeling insecure, I was better able to articulate to whoever I was in a relationship with why I was feeling. Girl, you know how TikTok do when you start following people, you don't see them anymore. But if you just do attachment styles, there are some really reputable people on here that will help you navigate why you are anxious, avoidant, or secure. And then they explain why the apps are filled with so much trash. Because once secure people are in relationships, their relationships last because they're secure and they know how to hold on to them. And so what's left are anxious and avoidance. And then the anxious and avoidant get into this spiral. They get into a love spiral. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm anxious and then I want to be closer to you, but my desire to have closeness pushes you away, which triggers my anxiety, which makes me want to get closer, which makes you run, which makes me run after you. When I learned that and I started recognizing that bull in my own behavior, and I just stopped dating them avoidance. When they start getting avoidant, okay, you running, I'm not chasing. You running, I am not chasing. Changed my life. And so now when people be on here talking about closure, I know what they're talking about. Baby, you're an anxious attachment style. You need an explanation. You need something that is not on the outside. You need something that is in you. Because if you were more secure in who you were, the fact that the person is running from you would be all the closure that you need. That's it. You don't need it coming from them. Exactly. Their behavior is your closure. If they are running from you, why do you need them to tell you why they are running? It's going to have the same, the final result is going to be the same. You treat me poorly, that's all the closure I need. I got the words from my sister. I got the psychological explanation for it on TikTok. And so it's really changed how I navigate relationships. The other thing that I didn't know is a lot of y'all ain't never been in love. A lot of y'all have never been in love. A lot of y'all have never experienced true love. And I'm just like, how do you move through life without ever experiencing like being in love? But then when I got on the app and I started hearing the dating coaches and I started hearing the advice, and then I see the incel red pill dudes, which in real life, they don't really exist like that in real life. You know what I'm saying? They exist in mass on TikTok, but in real life, these dudes don't really exist like that. And even when they do exist, they don't exist in the extreme version of themselves that they show up on this app as. So they're not really like that in real life. And so okay, I'm about to block somebody just because they said peace and blessings, because that's weird. Like we in here having a whole conversation. I think that's just weird. Y'all help me. Maybe is my block game too strong? She said peace and blessings to you and your family. Hello, kings and queens. And I blocked them because I feel like they gonna report me if I say something negative, like that toxic happiness, like they extra happy. And so anytime you say something that ain't extra happy, they mad. How do you know TikTok be asking you how you feel about this live? And they be like, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. Well, peel an egg, ma'am. Get a tarot reader. What else did somebody say? Tarot readers and what else? Because you're not standing here with that toxic positivity. Kings and queens. Not doing it today. They blocked. I'm just saying, is it me? I'm just saying. I hate people like that anyway. I hate people like that. You be in a meeting talking about some serious stuff and then they show up talking weird like, ma'am, can you read the room? I need you to read the room. Read the room. Your happiness is not warranted and it's not wanted. Go somewhere else. Girl, you tell me you're going to pray for me, I feel like you're trying to curse me. They get blocked immediately in real life. And I tell them in real life, ma'am, keep that prayer. I got my own main line to God. This is not a party line. I do not need you tapping in with whatever it is that you're praying for, because I don't know what you're praying for. You might be praying for my downfall. I'm praying for a sequoia, and you trying to keep me chaste. I'm praying for debauchery, and you praying for me to cover up. Like, I don't know what they praying for, but I be pretty sure that we are not praying for the same things. I'm pretty sure of that. Because I'm praying for good times. And I'm just hoping the Lord has a sense of humor and open up the floodgates to all of my debauchery. And I can't do that in them Catherine outfits. We were talking about them Catherine catalogs. About them Catherine catalogs. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Your grandmama, y'all used to get them catalogs from Catherine's, and they be looking like old church ladies with them soft shoes. You know, they done ordered all of that stuff online back in the day before the internet. Yeah, they be praying for me to show up in a Catherine's outfit, and I'm trying to show up in Shein, whatever the hell the name of those people are, and some tissue paper. That's right. If I need something quick, I'm going to Cato's. If I got time, some months or something, I'm gonna order it online and show up in some tissue that you can see right through. So yeah, we're not praying. I promise you, we're not praying for the same thing. Especially the people that be like, I'm gonna pray for you. I know we're not praying for the same thing. If I ever say I'm praying for you, y'all better duck every one of them prayers, because you're gonna be like, Lord, I'm not ready. Are we drinking vodka? What is vodka? Tequila? We're going to be out there singing that one margarita song. That's what I'm praying for. One margarita. And let me not say none of them words, because we already know them words that get me banned for real. I'm praying for margaritas. That's what I'm praying. I'm praying for us to be somewhere where if we listening to the margarita song and acting like it, okay, that's where I'm praying that we go. Wherever the margarita song is appropriate, that's where I'm praying that we go, and then we get them margaritas, okay? So I know if they saying they're going to pray for me, that's not what they praying for. I promise you that's not what they praying for. I ain't even going to say it, because y'all already know that it'll get me the live of, I'll be banned on my lives. I'm trying to go where the margarita song is appropriate. Where is that? What club is that? Where they handed out margaritas like that? I'm just saying. All right, y'all. I've been on here an hour and a half. So I got to get off of here and go. I got some hamburger and chicken thawing. I'm trying to figure out if we're going to have meatloaf or chicken. I'm thinking about grilling some chicken tonight. I think I'm going to be back on probably around 9. Get some work done. I've been on here talking trash. I was supposed to go live on YouTube. I ain't even do it. So I got to finish set up my YouTube stuff so I can be over there. When I go live here, I can do it there. And there's an app where I can do it on both. So I need to get all of that set up. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do meatloaf. I got some mashed potatoes in there, so I kind of got a taste for some meatloaf. Y'all have, she said, no, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And like I said, I'll probably hop back on probably around 9 or 10 tonight. Y'all have a great night. Bye.